welcome back to Love and Junk. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we are playing Would You Rather Quarantine Edition.
Oh, yes.
So, I'm sure you've heard of Would You Rather, if not played Would You Rather before, but in case somebody's watching that hasn't played, you're given two options. Would you rather this or that, or have this or that, or give up this or that? And you make a choice. So it's not a game so much as a competition. It's just kind of like a conversation starter type game.
Yeah.
So we'd love to hear what you guys have to say about all of these things. So make sure you feel free to leave a comment. Or if you have a good would you rather for us.
Yeah. Put
leave
some
that
questions
too.
in there.
Yeah, leave that too. So we're going to be playing some more games, and that's something that we like to do anyway, and we thought we'd bring some more of that to our channel. That is what we do in our live episodes almost always. So we're going to make some videos doing games.
Yeah.
So this is the first one of those that is not live, and I'm ready to get started. I think it'll be fun.
Let's do it.
All right. So, would you rather? This is going to be a tough choice. All these, that's like the name of the game. Tough choices, right?
Yep.
Would you rather never be able to eat in a restaurant again?
Okay.
Or never be able to go to a movie, like to see a movie again in a theater?
Okay. So you can still watch movies
So
at
I'm
home.
going to say you can
like
still watch movies at home, and you can still get restaurant food via takeout. But you cannot have a restaurant experience, and you cannot have a theater experience. Those are my rules. I made the question, so.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to go with, I would rather not be able to see a movie in a movie theater.
Me too.
Ever again. I think, especially, now with the quarantine and everything, not being able to go to restaurants and stuff. It's not a huge impact on our lives because we didn't go to restaurants that often, but it sure would be nice to go someplace if you want to. And you can still see movies, at home.
Right. I mean, I would miss both of them. I do miss both of them. And even though we didn't eat out a whole lot, we had some plans. We had some restaurants in town we wanted to try. And there's this place that we wanted to go to celebrate a late Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And we never got to do that. So there's some things. We like to cook. So I think this would be much more difficult if we didn't. If we were those people and we watch some YouTubers that always eat out and they're struggling to try to figure out dinner every night. So, I mean, and, there's no shame in that either. We just don't eat out all that often. But I think there's a bigger difference between taking food to go and watching a movie at home because we have a big screen.
Right.
So
yeah. We've got a projector and like 120-inch screen, so it's kind of like being at the movie theater.
Right. I mean, and we make bomb popcorn.
Hell yeah.
If you've not seen our maple caramel corn recipe, we'll link it. And we make regular popcorn in a Stir Crazy. We make caramel corn pretty regularly.
Yeah.
So, but I still movie theater popcorn and sit back. I would miss that too.
I would miss it. I love going to the movies. We usually only go for those sci-fi movies that come out that have all the action and stuff.
You know what's funny is even though we can go to restaurants and get takeout, some of them are still closed, but we haven't. And I'm starting to I would never say this before, but I kind of miss even McDonald's, like French fries or anything like that. And we can get that. We should probably do that and treat ourselves sometime soon.
Yeah. I saw a Taco Bell commercial today and I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, we just had our own tacos and stuff, but
we love Taco Bell. We have a whole playlist of things from Taco Bell. That's probably our favorite. So we'll probably have to do a fast food mukbang of sorts here pretty soon. Now that we're talking about that, we should go around. This is what we should do and get our favorite fries, tacos, like a chicken sandwich, get all that stuff, and
come have a mukbang, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
just pile it up.
Yeah. So let us know. Never see a movie in a movie theater or never go to a restaurant. Let us know what you think. Okay, next question. Would you rather be able to continue to work from home forever, but have to dress up? Like dress up, like John has to wear a suit. Or would you rather go to work, but be able to wear loungewear, jammies, whatever you wanted to?
I'll tell you what, I dress up for work like every day that I had to go into the office. And it has been so nice to be home. I love working from home, so I'm going to choose that, even though I'd have to dress up.
Yeah.
Some of those suits.
Although I would love to see you in court with your little Batman jammies on. I may have to go watch that. That would be.
Well, said I could wear anything that I wanted, not anything that you wanted.
Oh.
I don't know that I would wear Batman pajamas out, but I guess the rules are it's accepted, right? I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
This is my fantasy world. That would be funny if everybody had their pajamas on or sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Their favorite stained old t-shirt that you use like for mowing the yard and stuff.
Yeah. So one of the things I kind of like along that note or that question, since I've been working from home, some of the things with court still happens, just not trials, but we do it by like go to meeting. And the first time I had a question, didn't I?
About
like,
what to wear.
Yeah, I'm like, if it pops up and the judge wants us to turn on our video or something, am I supposed to be wearing a tie and a shirt and stuff? I don't know. And so, I mean, I didn't, and I haven't turned on the video. They haven't requested it, but other people have turned on their cameras. And I have seen some people just wearing t-shirts and stuff, and then others are wearing their shirt and tie, so...
It's probably the whole mullet idea, wouldn't you say? Or how some YouTubers, we're not trying to throw shade on anybody, and I'm not saying whether or not we do, but business on the top and whatever on the bottom. So
yeah.
I would imagine a lot of those people probably put on a shirt, but on the bottom they're wearing their underwear or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I work from home. I wear whatever I want, whenever I want.
Yeah.
In my old job, I was a realtor, and so I had to dress up. I shouldn't say I had to. I just did for certain things. Business casual, though. I would rather work from home.
Yeah. It's better.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let us know. And depending on what your job was...
Yeah.
That could be, like, let us know if you can think of a funny combination.
Right.
Like, if you, like, your job, I think, would be funny if people just wore whatever. I'm trying to think. Didn't you say, and I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn, that sometimes you have weekend court and there have been times where it's been a holiday or something and even the judges they're a little bit more relaxed on what they wear if it's on the weekend.
Yeah, it's just like the initial appearances from people that get arrested, and I've been there, and I think it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
Something like that. The judge was wearing his green shirt, like a t-shirt underneath his robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it'd be funny if judges were like...
Mm-hmm. And I came in with my Punisher sweatshirt.
Yeah. So, anyway. All right. Would you rather give up toilet paper for a month?
Okay.
Or coffee?
Toilet paper. Hands down. No question.
And I kicked the coffee habit a while ago, but I mean, I say that as if I'm so,
Well, wow.
Meanwhile, I have a raging Diet Mountain Dew habit, so I don't think that's I say raging in that I have to have that in the morning and I kind of sip on it all day, but I don't go through that many. Probably
That's true.
2 to 3 a day, which is probably a lot of Mountain Dew, but
So here's the question then. Let's switch it up for you. Would you rather give up toilet paper for a month or Diet Mountain Dew for a month?
100% toilet paper.
At least we know where our priorities are.
100%. But here's the thing. You can mix it up to other things, right? I have a thing about my lips that I've passed on to my children, one in particular. I have to have something on my lips. I hate the feeling of dry lips. Normally I don't have lipstick on, just, in the world, but I always, always, always have Carmex on. So give up Carmex or, like Diet Dew.
That's a hard choice.
I don't even know what I would do. I mean, I would probably have to give up Carmex and wear lipstick all the time or something else. But if I couldn't wear anything on my lips, I'd give up Diet Mountain Dew.
You could always switch it up, right? And just drink something else for a month.
Drink something else, yeah. Nobody would want to see that, but yeah. All right. So, would you rather eat only frozen food?
Okay.
Or we could maybe include frozen / processed food. Only that.
Mm-hmm.
Or have to make everything from scratch. Bread, anything you're going to eat. So there's like no cereal, there's no crackers, there's nothing like that unless you make it.
Okay. I would rather make everything from scratch. I think we've gotten away from that too much. Like we just made that bread. Mm-hmm. There's a
video coming out.
We haven't put it out yet, but we made some bread, fresh, yeast, everything, and it was amazing.
And super easy. And so it makes us think, why don't we do this all the time?
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of work and you had to wait. I mean, it wasn't that much work. It was easy, but the waiting for it to rise and all that stuff.
Right.
Was, a little time consuming. But other than that, it was great.
I think you would get into the habit kind of like how I like to live, which is when we can, let's make 2 or 3 things at a time, or I do not believe in cooking like 1 little pound of hamburger, or I always cook with the intent of at least a lunch out of it or leftovers, or if I know that we're going to have spaghetti and tacos, we might cook all the meat and then reheat half of it and season it later or whatever. So I think if you were going to make everything from scratch, that's just how you would live on Saturdays or whatever. You would just bake a bunch of bread or whatever. But that's what I would do too. I would miss certain processed things. Like for example, well, here's the thing. I like homemade bread better than regular bread. I like homemade chocolate chip cookies better than store-bought or $1 million cookies or some of the other cookies that we make. And I like homemade potato chips too and some things like that. But there are certain things that, like Doritos, for example.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably figure out a hack to try to make one. That would be fun. Like, can we make, whatever. But there's just certain things that,
in this whole situation that we have going on now with everybody staying at home, and I'm hearing stuff now about like meat packing plants having issues, and I mean, you gotta know how to do some of this stuff yourself or you're gonna starve. I mean,
well, and these are all skills that we should have anyway, right? I mean,
absolutely.
We were a little nervous about making bread, and it was actually easier than we thought. We were like, duh, why don't we do this all the time? So we're gonna do it again. Let us know what you think when we put that video out too.
Yeah.
If you make bread and how you think we did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now another food question. Would you rather give up salty snacks or sweet snacks forever?
Forever.
You can only have one, salty or sweet.
Man, that's difficult. I'm going to have to go with giving up salty.
I know you would.
I have a sweet tooth, and I need that sucker satisfied.
And what would I give up?
You'd give up the salty. I mean the sweet.
I would.
You'd keep the
I
salt.
like sweet stuff, and John typically wants to have a little bit of both every night. Like he'll have a little bit of chips, and then he wants pie, or he'll have like a handful of nuts, and
Pie? Do we have pie?
then. But you know what I mean. Like you like to have both.
Yeah.
If I can choose one, I'm almost always gonna go like breadsticks, chips, Chex Mix, any of that stuff, crackers over sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good cookie or cupcake. There's a couple of things that
I'm gonna be like,
really speak to me.
yeah. If we were that way where we had to give up one, I'm gonna be like, come here and give me a kiss after you eat your chips or something. Get some of that saltiness. Huh?
Oh no, I'm not sharing my salt.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let us know what you would give up. Definitely sweet, and that would be tough if it's forever.
Forever.
Okay, now switching gears to something else timely. Would you rather only shop online, meaning everything that comes into this house you have to buy online, or not be able to get anything online? Because I feel like present day, we should tell you, most things we go to a store and buy. Not now, not during quarantine, but in our regular life.
Right.
We order certain things online, but
But
it
not
is
like
not,
groceries or anything like that.
and it's not a steady stream. It's not like we have packages delivered
Right.
weekly or anything. But we do a lot of our Christmas shopping, birthday shopping, looking for unique things for people. Almost all of that is online. Yeah, and right now we're grocery shopping in that way.
Yeah. We're doing the Walmart app and then going picking it up.
So only online or never online?
See, the problem with that is, one, if you're able to buy stuff online, you can get like so many more different things than you can get in the store. You know, there's so much more available, like on Amazon.
There is, but then there's the problem if you think about clothes and stuff. You can't
Yeah.
try it on. You can't feel what the material's like. Think about furniture and bigger items. You can't, like appliances and stuff. A lot of people, I mean, maybe there's some people now that order stuff online, but how we shop for that kind of thing is we go to a website, we look at what do they have for refrigerators or whatever, check 3 or 4 stores, and then go look at things in person. So I think big things that would be difficult.
Yeah.
But I would say for me, buy everything online and just hope that return policies were that we could, if it didn't work out.
Huh. And for me, I was thinking buy everything locally. I know you'd miss out on stuff that you wouldn't be able to get, but maybe you'd be able to ask them, the store, to order it or something like that. But I think that like your local area should be supported.
Well, I agree with that too. But I also think, I guess it depends on where you live too, right? In New York City, you can get anything you want. If you live very rural, we do
you
not.
get the Dollar General, and that's
right. We do not live in a huge city. It's good size. I mean, we have 2 Walmarts in our town. We're in the Quad Cities, so it's multiple cities that make up where we live. In our area, I think there's 5 Walmarts altogether, 2 Targets, just to give you an idea. I do believe in supporting local, but local businesses are online too, and I would rather do that just because of like the shopping thing, like for birthdays and whatever. I like giving unique
It would
gifts.
be really difficult though if you needed something and you couldn't just like pop out to go get it,
I know. Well, that's the whole idea of this is it's difficult choices.
Right.
All right. So, would you rather have to grow all of your vegetables or bake all of your own bread, rolls, that kind of stuff? Forever.
That's tough because we do like to grow our own vegetables,
But you have good years and you have bad years.
Yeah, and then, you're going to have to grow enough for the entire year because you can't go to the store to get it. And then you're going to have to do like canning or freeze it or something.
And some things aren't the same.
Yeah.
Like if you can tomatoes, that's great for spaghetti sauce and stuff, but it's not so great to throw on top of a taco.
Yeah, it's not so great for like a BLT or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going baked bread, rolls, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Even and we still grow vegetables, but I wouldn't want that pressure of having to grow all of them.
Yeah, and kind of along the same lines as that earlier question where we were talking about bread. You can freeze it, you know? I mean, that's the thing with the fresh bread and rolls and stuff like that you make. It doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it doesn't last that long. You got to eat it pretty quick, but as long as you have a freezer, you can freeze it.
That's right. Okay, would you rather give up watching YouTube or give up watching Netflix?
Netflix. That was pretty easy.
100% Netflix.
Next question.
By the way, we watch Netflix all the time, but there's so much you can learn from YouTube. Not just, we do watch it for entertainment. We look at funny videos and whatever, but we look at a lot of recipes on YouTube, and we've learned how to fix certain things or do certain, like in our like painting, and how to do different like acrylic pouring and things like that.
For editing videos, there's tutorials on practically any editing software out there.
Something happened with the dishwasher. We're like YouTubing it, and so I feel
plus you can get your entertainment from YouTube as well.
Yeah. So 100% Netflix, although that'd be sad. Would you rather not be able to cut your hair or your nails for a year?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to go with hair. I couldn't imagine not trimming my nails for a year.
We're getting to the state where we both really need haircuts, and my hair gets thick and then it gets long, and the length isn't what bothers me, it's how thick it gets, and then I can't stand it, and I'm getting to that point right now. So in that situation, I'd throw in a ponytail and I have to cut my nails.
Yeah.
That would drive me crazy. So, and you said nails too?
Yep.
Okay, would you rather give up board games or video games? Now, we're all doing a lot of both of those kind of things right now. Well, I shouldn't say we all. We are doing a lot of those kind of things right now.
Yeah, we like to play video games together. We like to play board games together.
We play a co-op game called Overcooked, if you've ever heard of it. So we're working together as a team, and we play it about every day. And we play other games too.
Yeah.
We play Minecraft and some other stuff. But
and there's a video of us playing it if you want to see that.
Yeah.
It's in our playlist.
But also we play board games a lot. But if one had to go...
For me, I would say video games have to go. I love playing board games with you. It's so peaceful and I don't know. It's just fun and relaxing to me to play board games.
Me too. Where the opposite with video games, you're usually cranked up.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hurry. There's the timer. There's the music counting down. There's, something.
You gotta throw the controller across the room.
Hit somebody in the head. For me, as much as I think that that's fun, not that that's fun, that video games are fun, I would give up video games too.
Yeah.
Some board games are stressful, and some, because we play strategy board games that you get at like Barnes and Noble, game stores, things like that. So
those nerdy game stores, we love them.
Yeah, we do. So we, some of them take a really long time. Some are frustrating because it's hard to remember all of the rules, especially if you don't play it all the time. But it's still much more relaxing than a video game.
Right.
Most of the time. All right. Would you rather have no power for a week or no water?
Power. We could definitely survive a lot easier without the power. I mean, we could entertain ourselves.
Yeah, during the day it's totally fine, right?
Yeah.
Especially if the weather was nice, we just mess around in the yard and whatever.
Yeah, and I love to read and different stuff.
Well, we have our games.
Oh, yeah.
That we were just talking about.
Yeah, board games.
I agree, though. Water.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be able to wash dishes, and you need water for cooking, and we do have a electric stove or cooker, but got a lot of camping gear and stuff. We've got gas stoves and stuff like that, so we'd survive just fine for a week. But if you couldn't shower, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, we'd like the toilets to work and everything too.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. Would you rather have the ability to stay up late without getting tired and your day starts at noon every day? So you stay up till however late and you don't get up until noon. Or would you rather get up at like whatever time in the morning, get up super early, not be tired at all, but you have to go to bed at 8 p.m. every night? Quarantine has messed with a lot of people's schedules, I know. I saw somebody on Facebook that said all of a sudden they're now up, her and her kids, until like 4 in the morning. She's like, I don't know how it happened, just progressively over time. And she's like, at first it was 1 or 2, and she's like, and over the last week it's been like between 3 and 4.
And I think that if I didn't still have to get up and work, even though it was from home, I think we would probably be up a lot later.
And we are up pretty late as it is.
we're up pretty late.
It's 1 o'clock most nights.
Yep. So I would say wake up at noon and stay up as long as you want. That's
Me too. I like having the daylight and having that opportunity to get things done during the day, but I like how still it is at night. Our neighbors are quiet
yeah.
at night. Yeah, I like it better. Okay, last question.
All right.
Would you rather stay away from your house, your home, for a whole year, not be able to go back?
Okay.
Or would you rather have to stay in your house and never be able to leave for a year?
Ooh, man. That is tough because on the one hand, you know, we like to travel and do do new things. We like to do new things, new restaurants, new foods, new places. And so, you know, in that year, you could possibly be doing that stuff. But if you're stuck at home for the year, you wouldn't be able to do any of that stuff.
The funny thing is, though, no matter how good of a time we're having, we're always thinking about, how's the kitty cat doing? And, you know, I always sleep, I think most people do sleep better in their own bed and all of that thing. I would rather stay home for a year.
I think I would too.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing. Like, yeah, if you're on vacation, if you're traveling abroad and you have unlimited money, and we could take the kitty cat with us, I think we'd be okay for a year. I think we'd find plenty to do. I still would miss home though.
Yeah, me too. You know, I think that kind of ties into the earlier question about having to buy stuff online. Because that's what you'd have to do if you couldn't leave the house. But you never know.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? So.
Right. We don't know how long this is gonna go on for. Right. We're filming this. What is today? The first. What is today's date?
I think it's April 24.
Okay. So we're close now.
Next week will be May.
Okay.
On Friday.
So I was thinking, are we going to start the first week of May? No, it's the last week of April. So, I mean, we've been doing this. I think most places have been doing it for about a month now.
Yeah.
Some places
longer.
like 6 weeks or whatever. I feel like we could go much longer without going crazy. We're okay. I just worry about the people that live alone or
in a bad situation.
Yeah. I mean, we're lucky. We don't have little kids to entertain, and we don't have like an elderly person in our life that's like in a nursing home that you can't see. I mean, there's horrible things. People pass away during this time, and they spend that last time by themselves, or, you know, you can't have a funeral for them or whatever. And that's so hard. I feel bad for anybody that has to go through anything like that. We're just inconvenienced. And so everybody that's just inconvenienced can just get over it, I think. I can take a little bit of boredom as long as we're safe.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, things have been kind of hectic in the past year with moving and a lot of stuff going on, and my job is stressful and everything. There have been a lot of times in the last year where I've said to myself, I wish that I was bored. I wish I had the time to just be bored. And so.
And we haven't been.
No.
Because there's always a video to make. There's always a project around the house.
Yeah.
Even if we have nothing to do, we have a list of movies we want to watch, or shows we want to watch, or games we want to play, or whatever. There's like an endless amount of things to do. So if you're bored, I'm sorry. Let us know in the comments. I'll think of things for you to do.
Yeah, we'll think of things for you to do.
Yeah.
Go clean your room.
Yeah. Yeah. But more importantly, though, is that everybody is healthy and safe and all of that. So we're kind of poking fun at some things today. But in all seriousness, we're doing okay. We're not bored. We're taking care of ourselves. We're doing whatever we need to do. We went for a walk yesterday.
Yeah.
For the first time, not for the first time ever in our lives, but for the first time at our new house, we kind of took a walk. We haven't walked the neighborhood much, and we finally have some nice weather, and so we took a walk, and that felt good. I think we'll do some more of that.
Heck yes.
And I encourage you to reach out to friends and family, however you have to do it. Phone calls, text, Skype, Zoom, social media, all those things are important.
Yeah, and you can always send us a comment. And
yeah,
we'd be happy to chat with you.
Yeah, for sure. So let us know how you would answer these questions. Definitely, if you have any ideas for videos too, that we would appreciate. If you're not following us over on Instagram, we post there daily, sometimes multiple times daily. And on Instagram, we are Love and Junk with no D. So it's LOVEANJUNK. Also, we are on TikTok.
Oh, yes.
We're having fun with that. We don't have a ton of videos on there, handful of them. We're getting some views over there, which is kind of interesting. Fun. We just started, and we have one of our videos at over 17,000 watches. So, that is fun.
Yeah.
So on TikTok, we're Love and Junk, just like we are here. And while you're here, why not subscribe?
Do it.
Yeah. It
so
only
easy.
takes a
second.
Click
the button.
Yeah, and while you're clicking things, click the little bell.
Ding.
So you can be notified when a new video does go up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you like questions and tough choices,
no.
How about if you like playing games?
Yeah, I love games.
Yeah. And staying safe.
Mm-hmm.
And all that good stuff. Or us or the video.
Yeah,
then give this video a big thumbs up. And that's all we have for today.
That's it, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.